Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I've been pushing the Ministry of Justice for data on the following. How many Pakistani or other foreign rapists have been deported, are still in prison, did not serve a custodial sentence, are back in the same community as their victims, had previous convictions, have reoffended, full nationality breakdown of those involved in the gangs? The response: the requested information is not centrally identified in the data systems relevant to these questions. Now, if this was a state inquiry into the private sector, they would be accused of negligence. Now, my view on this, Madam Deputy Speaker, is that we firstly need a full national inquiry. This is a rotting stain on our country, and it needs to be exercised in full. It cannot continue to be kicked into the long grass. The British public want transparency, and they want to know the reason why this has taken so long to be dealt with.
Mr. Speaker, imagine spending millions only to end up hiding the costs elsewhere. This government's approach to housing asylum seekers is not just expensive, it's evasive. Over 6,000 more asylum seekers have been placed in hotels in the first 3 months of this government alone. The Home Secretary's plan: speed up asylum decisions, pushing the financial burden into the welfare system. But the Home Office admits it doesn't know how much this will actually cost in terms of benefits and council housing. So, will the minister commit to publishing all these costs for the asylum seekers they accept? This policy raises serious concerns. With no clear understanding of the financial implications, the welfare system and local councils are left to deal with the fallout. Taxpayers deserve transparency, yet the costs are being obscured. On the other hand, the opposition highlights the £700 million spent on the Rwanda scheme, which has left over 90,000 asylum seekers stuck in hotels, waiting endlessly due to the government's failed program.
Well, I would say to the Honourable Member that we do believe that better data needs to be collected, more comprehensive data. That's why I said the overall data on child sexual abuse needs to be overhauled, including I'm making immediate changes to the gathering of data on ethnicity on both perpetrators and victims, because the system that we inherited from the previous government simply isn't strong enough, but we will need further changes as well.
Instead of solving the issue, the backlog grows and the costs keep mounting. Mr. Speaker, this is not just about numbers, it's about accountability. Will the government continue to evade transparency, or will they finally come clean about the true cost of their policies? The public deserves to know where their money's going. Until the government reveals the full financial impact of its asylum policy, the questions will only grow louder. It's time for answers, not excuses.